description, we're going to be replacing the light bulbs to the headlight passenger side, and I'm pretty sure there's clips that hold this plastic down, but unfortunately mine is missing every single clip. And once you remove those clips, it's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. And once them clips are removed, this plastic here will come right up off this front end. Put that down. Now we have access to our bolts here, which I believe it's an 8mm socket, and I think it's only 3. 1, 2, 3 down here. So I got my my size 8mm socket and a ratchet. Unless you got a battery tool, which I'm gonna be using, but we're gonna be removing those 3. 1, 2, 3, and the headlight should come up. I think there is, let me see, I think there's a tab down here that gets pushed down and pull headlight out. But I'm gonna get to unscrewing these, and I'll let you come along and see what I'm doing. And we're gonna be replacing the headlight bulb. Okay, now that I got those 3 bolts out, 1, 2, and 3 down there, the tab that I was telling you about that you got to push down when you pull out is this one here, that's right in the center or above the high beam. But so you're gonna be pushing that down and pulling out, and there it is. That's where it locks up under there. Now that we have this headlight assembly out, we're gonna begin to that light bulb. Now that we have this headlight out, it is connected by only one harness, and is this one right here. Let me see if I think here we just pull this tab down and out. Here it is. So this tab here, you push down and pull back out. Now we have the whole headlight disconnected from the car. I'm gonna set this up here. Okay, now we're gonna be removing these screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it's 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is gonna come out, and we'll have access to the high beam and low beam. In order to pull these screws out, they're small torque screws, and I'll be using my drill. But let's see if I can show you real quick. Alright, goes one. It looks like I'm gonna need an extension for that. I couldn't get these other screws in there with my drill, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this tool since it's a little longer and it reaches back down in there to remove these screws, and we'll be back with you here in a minute when we get to replacing that light bulb. Okay, now that we have all these screws out, this little plastic cover will come right off, and you just gotta be careful that you don't misplace that gasket. Let me see. There's a little gasket here that keeps all the moisture out. Just make sure that when you take this plastic off, that this gasket goes right back on the way it came off. Since it's stuck in there, I'm not even gonna mess with it. But here are our light bulbs. Now we're gonna be removing the low beam. The high beam is good. The low beam. Now the low beam, just in case you get confused, the low beam, if you're looking at the car, if you're standing right in front of the car, the low beam's gonna be on the outer side. The high beam is gonna be on the inner side. So the light bulb that we're gonna be replacing is this one here, the low beam on the outer side. Now with the same T-handle tool that I used to remove this plastic cover here, I used to remove the screws that are holding this bulb into place. So this will come up just like this. And there it is. Access to the low beam headlight bulb. Already went ahead and removed the old light bulb. You just gotta be careful because it being an old car, a lot of these plastic pieces are brittle. But with the headlight bulb removed, here's my new one. This is what I picked up. It's H7 basic headlight bulb. Just like the old one there. Only when you replace the headlight bulb, you want to make sure that you don't get any fingerprints on the actual light bulb part, because any oils or dirt that are on your fingertips get left on that light bulb, and that light bulb won't last very long. The oils from your fingertips will eventually burn out your new headlight bulb. So either wear gloves or be very careful when replacing that headlight bulb. Okay, here it is with that little plastic cover back on. Now we're just gonna be taking it to the car, mounting it back to the car, connecting that harness, and seeing what our outcome looks like.